Hey everybody, how's it going? So, I figured we'd do a fun video and watch a bunch of people freak out over Trump sending the National Guard into DC. I thought it would be a good time. The left is absolutely losing their minds over this, and they don't even know why they're losing their minds over it. They just think it's bad. Oh, there's military there. Okay. Well, what's the military doing? That's the issue. See, the problem is the left is always hurt by ideas. And we always call out the left wing's actions. And they're like, but ideologically our actions are good. That's the problem. The left really does just live in a fantasy world. When the right wing is like, hey, let's worry about actions. You know what I'm saying?
Protesters speaking out, pointing to President Trump's recent move to send thousands of National Guard troops to Los Angeles this summer to tamp down on immigration protests, and his comments that federal intervention in other cities like New York and Chicago could be next.
I don't know why they had that in there at all. That was a while ago, and they acted like that was recent news. Obviously, this is about the DC crime, so this is where they start talking about DC right here. I don't know why that intro was like that.
Trump does not care about DC's safety. He cares about control.
Control over what specifically? Tell me, what are the troops doing in DC? Who are they harming? What citizens are they rounding up that are law-abiding? I'm genuinely curious. Can you tell me? No, I didn't think so.
The Attorney General of D.C. said he was exploring legal options. The D.C. mayor called the president's actions
unsettling and unprecedented.
Unsettling? What? How did she say that? Unsettling?
Unsettling.
Unsettling?
Actions.
Unsettling? Okay.
And unprecedented.
While promising to work with the federal government to keep the city safe.
Okay. So, again, unsettling. Yeah, okay, that's fine. People can be unsettled every now and then. That's fine. Totally cool with that. Don't know what you're complaining about.
National Guards and them coming here, I mean, that's a little too much. I feel...
How is that a little too much? Do you not want all the crime gone? You want some crime to still be in your city, I guess? Literally, like, I don't think these people realize how bad Washington, D.C. is.
I feel safe walking through the city each and every day. I feel safe, so we don't need troops in the city.
I've seen them
Yeah, sure.
right here at the subway. They was all lined up right here. They
Wow.
had my street where I live at blocked off yesterday, actually. Me personally.
Why'd they have your street blocked off? Why would they block a street off? Any guesses why? Did it have anything to do with the 100 arrests that have already taken place? Maybe?
It's a little bit more, I'm more fearful now, you know, with like the National Guard, especially because I'm African American.
When you saw those National Guardsmen, did you feel like that they were going to rob you? Did you feel like they were going to harm you? Now, if you found somebody alone in the street with a hoodie on, hood pulled over their face, and they started walking up to you with their hands in their pockets, doesn't even matter their skin color, does it? You're going to be afraid. I would absolutely be clutching my sidearm if I saw anybody in a hoodie approaching me in a dark alleyway, or even if it was just in the middle of the street, a guy walking with his hood, you know, he's walking up, he's trying to make sure his face isn't going to be seen. I'd be a little bit suspicious. A lot more suspicious than a National Guardsman walking around.
I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I can get pulled
Well,
over
we
by
know you
car,
don't know.
everything's legit, but I still don't know how that interaction will work out for me.
What are you talking about? You've already had the interaction. You've already seen what it is. Are you insane?
Most of the time, whenever I feel unsafe, it's when... Honestly, I don't know. I feel like this
Okay. Wow. Man, they picked the best liberals for this.
city, I'm really kind of... I'm trans. This is the only place
All right. I don't know when I feel safe. I'm trans. All right. You all really just have to announce to the world. Nobody wondered. Nobody thought. Nobody even was going to ask you for that information. It is unbelievable.
I've ever lived where I can walk up to people and say that and not have them treat me differently and not feel like I'm in danger for that.
I've lived here 15 years.
What did any of that have to do with the military? Oh my God, what did any of that have to do with that?
And have never been a victim of a crime, never seen a crime in commission. Crime rates have...
You are a Fed. You are lying your old ass off. You are insane. If you're actually going to spout that off. I've seen crime in my city all of the time. In Tulsa, Oklahoma, are you kidding me? I've seen it very often. Very, very often. One of the best ones I saw was with a couple of buddies. It was my wife and I's, I think it was just, we went out drinking before, for our engagement. Or maybe it was just, no, it wasn't engagement at all. It was just St. Patrick's Day. Me and quite a few of my buddies, and my wife took off running with, he remembers this. They just took off running, and you all know Kai, who I do Intoxigaming with, which we haven't done in a while, but we'll start that back up before too long. And so we had to go chase them down, and we ended up over on 1st and Elgin, or 3rd and Elgin, no, 1st and Elgin, 1st and Elgin, 2nd and Elgin, actually. 2nd and Elgin, right over by the Max, because we were going to go over to the Max to play a little bit of arcade games and drink. And there was a massive brawl. Just a massive brawl. And I bet you could guess what they looked like. And it was insane. Absolutely insane. One cop drove by and we were like trying to flag him down going, hey, dude. And he drove his ass off. Took about another 2 minutes or so before they circled back around. And then there was a bunch of officers. But that cop was not going to get involved by himself. It was a really crazy scene. The craziest part of it is we saw one dude jump up in the air to punch someone, but he got caught by another guy. And that guy just took him and slammed him straight down on the concrete, and it was so, like, I won't say loud, but you felt it. It was insane to see. And I saw that at Tulsa, Oklahoma, and you're telling me that DC, you've never, ever seen a crime or anything.
To come down. And that's good, but I know in some cases it's still higher than the national average.
It's still higher than the national average, and you've never seen a crime or been a victim of a crime. I can believe you've never been a victim, because you look like you'd be a dude that would be smart enough to stay out of the bad areas. But you've never seen a crime take place. It's such a lie.
In various categories, so more emphasis on crime prevention is great. It's just got to be the right emphasis.
A lot of
the right emphasis? What's the wrong emphasis? Tell me that.
Is the youth. And I feel like a lot of the programs that were around for the youth, they're no longer around, you know?
Why would they no longer be around? Who got rid of those? Why did they get rid of them? I mean, you're so close, but so far away. Let's get one more in here.
I guess it makes it feel militarized almost.
It's almost like that's what using the military would do.
Like a step away from, like, martial law. And for what reason? There's no data to support an increase in crime.
I don't need an increase in crime. I don't need data for that. I want these murders and gangs to stop. Police are not allowed to act on them. There are no-go zones, especially in North Tulsa. I would like for the military to show up there and just clear them out. It's been bad. I'm tired of seeing a murder pop up every single night on my local news channel just from my city. I can only imagine how many are in DC a night.
I think it's kind of an extreme measure, and it's being implemented in DC to see how it might work in other major cities in the country. There's obviously an issue of
Okay, what would work, though? Explain that.
homelessness here as well, but I don't think anything's happened recently to trigger that. I think it
doesn't matter if something's happened recently per se, and something did happen recently. A government official, you know, quote unquote big balls, got literally beat up because these guys tried to carjack a woman. They beat the tar out of him, knocked a few teeth out. They really messed him up. That's a very recent event. I don't understand why people don't know about this.
It's more
you live here.
You know, let me show what I can do with my power move. A lot of people aren't happy about it. There's sort of a disconnect in
show what we can do. What? Rounding up criminals?
Administration thinks this city is and what it actually is and stands for, and the community that it represents.
Is just the nature of the city and the crime rate. I know that it has gone down, but it's still very much a active fear in our life is navigating this area with our kids. So
yeah,
I'm hopeful
absolutely
that
someone
that
makes
difference.
sense.
So I think if DZ had its own autonomy, I think that would be, a better way to improve things than having the president micromanage it. This is another way to distract us. The president is dealing with...
Distract from what? Distract from what? Rounding up criminals is distracting from what? I don't understand how this isn't a net positive.
a PR problem right now, and he's throwing everything against the wall to distract us from it. I think we need to...
From it? What is it? What is it?
Our problem right now, and he's throwing everything against the wall to distract us from it. I think we need to press him to release these Epstein files.
Okay, maybe, but you weren't pressing Biden for that. I promise you that. Look at this smug little moron. You know, you weren't pressing Biden for the 4 years whenever he had access to those Epstein files. You know, never once questioned him for it. Now that Trump's in office, all of a sudden he's covering it up. Yeah, he probably is covering it up to a degree. Maybe he is. Maybe he's fully involved. Why wasn't anybody outraged about Biden? Because my side was calling Biden out to release those files for 4 years. Your side was not.
There's something he doesn't want us to see. I mean, I guess...
I don't get it. I mean,
anyway. So, anyway, that's all that. Reacting to these people, it's really, really funny to see how so easily their principles change. This is a dude who never once, I guarantee you, ever brought up the Epstein files whatsoever during Biden's time, and yet he's going to demand it of Trump. It's pretty embarrassing, if I have to say. Now, there's, let me ask Grok something. How many violent crimes are a day in DC? Misspelled, committed, whatever. There we go. I guarantee it's going to say something stupid like crime rates are going down, isn't it? Everyone's trying to do that. To estimate the number of violent crimes committed per day in Washington, D.C. in 2025, we can use available data, provided sources. Okay, that's great. This period covers there. Calculating the daily rate, there are 1,586 violent crimes divided by 223 days, 7.11 violent crimes a day. A day. There are at least 7 violent crimes a day in DC. This figure is an average based on preliminary data and may vary slightly depending on the exact time frame and financial reporting adjustments. Note that violent crimes include homicide, abuse, assault with a dangerous weapon, robbery. All these things take place. 7 of them a day. How many for Tulsa, Oklahoma? Just to see. We're going to see because, like, if I've seen violent crimes taking place, okay? They're saying it's a violent crime rate of 9.11 per 1,000 residents. That's not even close to the same. Okay, this is 2023. Okay, how about 2025? News data, okay. So they're saying 10 violent crimes a day. I don't think Tulsa's not above DC on the violent list at all. I've already shown that in a video. Tulsa was like number 40, and DC was number 13 in the country on violent crimes. So this is really, really weird. A really, really weird thing from Grok. I don't know if I can trust Grok. I've seen many, many sources. I used a left-wing, what was it, CNN? Was it CNN or was it, I don't think it was CNBC. Whatever the case was. Let's see. Most violent cities in America 2025. Dang it. Hitting A. Let's see. I want to do a very left-wing source. I want to pull up one more left-wing source. Okay. Highest crime rate cities in most dangerous. Let's see. Newsweek, safe and secure. Can we just get okay, Statista. That's a pretty neutral one at least. So you can see Oakland, Memphis. Where is? Can I get a bigger list? I want a top 50. Okay, how about this? Top 50 most violent cities, America 2025. How about this? Most dangerous cities, global statistics. I don't know if I would like to have one that's genuinely left-wing. Newsweek Journal, world population. Can we get an actual? Okay, I don't know what I searched last time to find it, but it was BBC or something. Let's see this. Most dangerous cities in the U.S. in 2025. Let's see. Violent crime, Let's see. 1, facts about most dangerous cities. Okay, 2. Okay, here we go. Top 10 most dangerous cities goes to Anniston, Alabama, East St. Louis, Illinois, Detroit, Memphis, Baltimore, Camden, Kansas City, East St. Louis, Chicago. Wait, East St. Louis is different from St. Louis? Hold on. What? No, shut up. That doesn't even count. Oh, I see. This isn't a list. Is this top 50? They just do top 10. Okay, I wonder if DC even appears on here. Let's see. C? Okay, how about DC? Washington. Okay. Okay, I get it. I get it. It's not there. Wow, why is it making that noise? America's most dangerous city, STL News. So, okay. Anyway. Oh, man, this thing is such a stupid site. I hate this. Anyway, Memphis, Tennessee, St. Louis, Detroit, Birmingham, Baltimore, Kansas, Cleveland, Little Rock, New Orleans, Jackson, Honorable. Can I get a top, like, literally, can I please get a top 50? Because, like, it's supposed to be, like, number 13. Whatever. I don't care anymore. I don't know where I found that site. It's on my other video, so I'll have to pull that up, and I'm not going to do that right now. Or I want to see what video it is so you guys could go through it. It would have been right here. So I would have pulled it up. It's shush. Here we go. Here we are. So I think it was this one right here. Okay, 5 Dayton, Ohio, 12. No, there we go. Washington D.C. This is CBS. Okay, CBS News, number 13, Washington D.C. Okay, for the year of 2025. I don't know why this is so hard to find out, but I pulled it up then. It came right up. No big deal. No big deal at all. I wonder if Google's manipulating stuff because of the military being deployed. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? But anyway, guys, Washington, D.C. was listed number 13 most violent city. Now, keep this in mind, guys. There are 19,500 cities in the United States. Washington, D.C. is number 13. There should the top 500 cities should probably have military intervention. That's my opinion on the matter. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will see you guys here in the next one. Later.